Hi, my name is Dan. I finished last in my fantasy football league. I've done 4 videos as part of my punishment so far. Rookies, coaches, free agents, the other one. But we have a long way to go until the start of the season. And that means it's time to start reaching deep into my bag to provide quality insight you can only get from the guy who finished last. I had what I thought was a great idea for a video to help escape the basement. But then the Rams and Patriots drop a couple bombshells and say, forget that, talk about us. So we have a change of plans. The Cleveland Browns are sending Myles Garrett out west to the Rams, and the Philadelphia Eagles are sending A.J. Brown up the road to New England. Garrett joins a Rams team that was 1 game away from the Super Bowl, and I could see an argument that he would have been the difference in a close NFC Championship game. Brown joins a Patriots team that, well, went to the big game, but forgot to bring their big game. So both these teams are clearly hoping that these trades help improve on their success from last year. Looking first at Myles Garrett, I know I said I don't really intend to talk about individual defensive players, but the single-season sack leader isn't just any defensive player. And a shift like this is significant enough to bring up. Do you think Brock Purdy, Sam Darnold, and Jacoby Brissett are excited to know they'll face Garrett twice a year? Of course not. The Rams are looking for Garrett to shore up their 17th ranked defense to go along with their top-ranked offense in an effort to top the division and the conference this year. A.J. Brown averaged 85 catches, 1,258 yards, and 8 touchdowns over his 4 seasons with the Eagles. And the Patriots, they needed a stud receiver. Doubs and Booty weren't going to cut it, no matter how cool of a duo nickname that is. The Patriots were solid passing last year, with Drake May exceeding 4,000 yards with 31 TDs, and Stefon Diggs finishing with more than 1,000 yards receiving. But the Patriots and Diggs parted ways in March, leaving a void that needed filled. The law firm of Doubs and Booty may combine for 1,000 yards receiving, but neither one is getting it individually. Brown, though, barring serious regression from May, will have no trouble hitting that mark. Additionally, Brown not having to compete with Devontae Smith and Mekhi Lemon for catches could only be a positive for him and whoever has him in fantasy football. Now, there is one other thing we have to discuss. Nailed it! What? But coming off a conference loss with an MVP season from your current starter, I have to wonder if there were better options for them this year. You still need to go through the defending champs just to win your division, let alone go further in the playoffs. Wouldn't you have been better served by finding a player that would actually help you this season? Personally, I think if they don't win it all this year, this was not a smart move. Clearly, the Rams listened to my video and took it upon themselves to help increase the odds of winning the Super Bowl by bringing in Myles Garrett. Also, after that showing against the Seahawks, the Patriots clearly needed to do something. And well, something they did. Dobbs isn't a bad receiver and had a couple of huge games in his time in Green Bay. He didn't really stand out among a rotating cast of receivers in Green Bay, and we'll find out soon enough whether it's the same in New England. Yes, that's my smug face. Though to be fair, I don't think anyone thought the Patriots were going to settle with the wide receiver room they had prior to trading for Brown. Now, I said I'd keep myself accountable, and well, 2 dubs. And I know what you're thinking. That's weak, man. But I got to take the wins where I can, because there aren't many when you finish last.